Hi, my name is Kim Hampton. I am a former WNBA player with the New York Liberty. As a matter of fact, Lisa Leslie and I did the first jump ball. I scored the first 2 points for the New York Liberty in the history of the game. So I am so completely proud and honored to be out here seeing these young girls with aspirations of going to college, completing their high school first of all, but going to college and possibly the WNBA and abroad as well. Well, I was younger. I was a late bloomer. I didn't start playing organized sports until my freshman year of high school. But basketball, and I was also in track and field when I was in high school. But basketball completely changed my life. As a matter of fact, it was my sophomore year that I decided I was going to go to college on an athletic scholarship once I started to see the glimpses of how good I could be. And from there, I followed through with that, went to college. I went to Arizona State on a scholarship. When I graduated from college, there was no professional basketball in America for women. But I knew I could go abroad and play. So I played 6 years in Spain. Y si yo hablo español también, si yo puedo hablar con vosotros en español si queréis, sin problema. Anche ho giocato pallacanestro in Italia per 4 anni e mezzo, un anno a Bari, un altro anno a Avellino e 2 anni e mezzo a Pavia. I got a chance to play one season in Japan, so konnichiwa, how gozaimasu, and I got a chance to play one season in France, so bonjour, comment allez-vous? And then just getting a chance, like I said, to be a part of the history of the WNBA. So basketball, that's on the court, but off of the court, the lessons that I've learned, just learning to push through, learning the fact that when you think you've given all that you have, there's always more. Knowing that sometimes your best is just not going to be good enough. Learning the lesson that you're not going to win all the time. Learning to be honest with yourself. Like, did I give my best? Have I been working as hard as I could? Learning to be mentally tough. Learning to communicate with your teammates, with coaches. Learn to communicate with yourself and be honest with yourself. Like, have I been so I've learned so many lessons. Basketball has been amazing for my life. And my daughter here, I'm here supporting her, watching her play today. And I'm like Auntie Kim to all of the girls. I'm here to give all of the parents and all of the girls advice and wisdom, anything that I can, because I truly want to see these young girls succeed. So basketball, sports has been everything for me. Yeah, self-esteem, that was another thing. I was extremely shy growing up because I was always the tall one. I was always being bullied for being too tall, too whatever, too dark or whatever. But because of the sports, it gives you a sense of strength, a sense of pride. And again, once you start developing that mental toughness, you start gaining a sense of sureness within yourself because you understand just how much control you have over, the trajectory of your life by working hard, by putting the time into it, and things like that. And just understanding that your thoughts about you matter more than anyone else's. So it's that's a huge part of it, and that's why I really feel like sports should be mandatory for every kid. I mean, every kid. You got to play on some kind of team. I don't care what it is, because the lessons that you learn in life, you're going to carry them throughout your life. When people see us all, and that means you and everyone else, when people see us doing what we were created to do and really shining, really pushing to be our best selves, doing what we came to do, it allows them to say, "Look, they're doing that. Maybe I should really push myself, or I could do that too." So I think I think it's super important for everyone to just raise their level of their own individual game, so that other people, when they watch them, and see that it just opens up, it just shines that light, just to let everyone know that, yeah, I can do that too. So I'm going to look directly at you when I say this. If you want it, you have to go and get it. Like Allen Iverson said in his Reebok commercial back in the day, you can't buy a jump shot. The only way you're going to get one is to work and get it. But a jump shot can buy you the fancy cars, the big house. It can buy you, he said, the supermodels or whatever. It can afford you a lifestyle, but you have to want it and you have to go get it for yourself. But being honest with yourself is one of the best things you will ever do in your life. Be honest about yourself and own up to this, because this right here, yourself, is all you can control. You can't control anyone else, but you can control this. So if you want it, go get it. I don't have one favorite athlete of all time because I think even basketball players they think one yes I love Jordan, I love LeBron, but they're two different types of games, and so how can I say one is better than the other? Although maybe I was more physical, so I probably like the LeBron game a little bit more, but I see still doesn't negate, then I love Akeem Olajuwon and what he did, and then the Charles Barkley, and so I don't have one athlete. I just feel so blessed that we were all blessed to see how great they are. Look at Usain Bolt, and stuff, the things that people, so, just humans are just amazing. Everyone is in a bubble. Some teams are shorthanded. They don't have all of their players. So they're not playing against the teams that are completely and fully loaded. So it's just going to be different. But it's still going to happen. And, it's just like COVID, has been just an exceptionally different type of year. It's going to be one of those different championships. But at least you're going to still be able to say, I got the ring. Because, so many variables. Like you got injuries. What does everybody stay healthy, throughout the whole process? Does anyone get COVID and have to leave? Do any coaches get fired? Do any teammates fall out? And there so many variables. So I have no idea. You would think that the contender of last year might, but then they lost. They have their valuable player that's not playing, and then Tina Charles, who is great. So I don't know. I know that Bill Laimbeer is able to get his teams up, and stuff, and to be competitive. Seattle is always very, very competitive. So I don't. It's just going to be interesting. I really can't call it. Hey fans, Kim Hampton, former player with the New York Liberty. I want you to know that Fan Meyer is for fans, so that means you.